Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Welcome to another What Else is Going On, aka We Go podcast YouTube video. I'm your girl, your host Taria. I wanted to come and bring y'all a quick little video. Then I have to go back and look at Potomac again because I think I missed some things. I will get that out tonight. OC as well. And then we'll be back on schedule for Salt Lake City coming out on Thursday. I hope. Child, it's been a day. Shout out to my sister, my girl. She is like my sister. It's her birthday today. So I worked a little this morning, then I went and spent some time with her, and then just worked, took care of some rideshare stuff. So I was like, let me get home, do this quick video, and talk about the things that I know y'all have probably heard about already, but we're going to get into them. First up, what has been the topic of conversation since what, Friday? You know it, Dr. Wendy Osefo and Eddie Osefo. So remember, Wendy let us know last season that she decided to take a step back. We don't know how. We don't know. We're going to go by what she said. She said she decided to stop teaching at Johns Hopkins, right? But then she started teaching at, do you say it Wesleyan? Wesleyan? I'm hoping I'm saying that right. University, a course basically based around um, y'all. Y'all know I want to scream. A course based around reality TV. The course, well, let's get into it. So the course is a course on reality television and social issues and the impact of reality TV. And I thought how ironic that she's teaching that class and she is where she is now when people are saying the reason that she may be in this position was to keep up appearances because she's on a show, right? So I want to exactly get her course breakdown. So I'm sorry, I thought it said it in this. I just want to get this real quick. I wanted her course breakdown. Let's see. Well, let's get into the US Sun. So they say school's out. RHOP star Dr. Wendy Osefo fired from prestigious professor job after arrest for faking home burglary and fraud charges. Plus, inside course, Wendy was teaching. Plus, inside the course that Wendy was teaching would make any reality TV fan want to learn more. In a statement to the U.S. Sun, so the university spoke to the U.S. Sun. In a statement to the U.S. Sun, Wesleyan University confirmed that the RHOP reality star is out at the school where she was a professor following her and her husband's arrest for allegedly faking a burglary at their home. Wendy Osefo is no longer an employee of Wesleyan University, the university said in a statement on Tuesday. Wendy had been teaching a course on reality television and social issues titled The Sociology of Reality TV, which is now set to be taken over by another professor at the school. The course will explore the ways in which reality television can help us reflect on how different social identifiers such as race, skin complexion, and ethnicity operate within American culture. The university's description read, for many, reality TV can be easily dismissed as a guilty pleasure, escapism, or trashy. While reality television can be labeled as an innocuous pastime, its importance and impact in American culture cannot be overlooked or denied. I love that. That's what I wanted my podcast to be about. You know how reality TV and real life intersect because sometimes they do for all of us, right? Moreover, the way this form of entertainment reflects American behaviors and shapes or reaffirms thinking within our society around sociological descriptors like race and culture should be studied. Let's go back through that again. Moreover, the way this form of entertainment reflects American behaviors and shapes or reaffirms thinking within our society around sociological descriptors like race and culture should be studied. Through a critical lens, we will delve into the ways this genre of television portrays women of color, the audience who watch reality TV, and whether responsibility exists on the networks who help create these shows. According to an article in the university's paper, The Argus, Wendy was on campus on Wednesday, October 8th, the day before her arrest. Students expressed their shock and dismay to the school's paper after learning about Wendy's bust. Oh, Lord. This is just, this is really crazy. But isn't it interesting? We're talking about the impact. You know, her course talks about the impact, reality TV, and all of that. And again, some would say that that's could be why she's in this, where she's in with all of this, with possibly maybe trying to keep up, you know, appearances. So I'm trying to see that there, the name of the interim professor. Oh, here it is. The associate professor that's taking over is Courtney Patterson Fay for the rest of the semester. Wow. Yeah. So the university officially spoke to the Sun and said she is no longer with them. Wow. And that's a shame because I do believe that could be a course. I think they should go even deeper, like study the psychology of the women who joined these or these shows and how we see them change throughout seasons, whether it be physically, you know, Nene said, you know, you read all this stuff about you. People say, fix this, fix that, fix this. Then when you do it, they have something to say. So, you know, the psychological impact of the audience's reception towards these housewives, right? So Wendy is no longer a professor at Wesleyan University. I just, wow, the fallout continues, right? Speaking of Wendy, the fallout may not just be for her. So y'all remember, I think you say the name Paris. I don't know if you say Chea. They, I'm not sure what pronouns are, so I don't want to be disrespectful. Excuse me. But they are, they were first Kelly Farrell's stylist in Atlanta, then became Brit's stylist in Atlanta. Y'all remember that? I happened to run across this the other day and I said, wow, this was posted on their page. Dr. Wendy. That outfit is gorgeous. I would love to. I mean, you'd feel like you have to feel like a princess in that. Paris said Cinderella theme for the premiere episode of RHLP tonight on at Bravo TV. Wearing at, and then names the names. Thank you, Dr. Wendy, for hiring me this season. In the words of an icon, when one door closes, another one opens. Thank you for seeing me. Wendy responded, and this was a week ago. Woof. And to think this was just look number one. Why did somebody say you might need to make something orange for her now? People are wild. People are truly wild. Excuse me, I was waving to my man. People are, so at least he got to work for the city. Yeah, I mean, it's for the city. Lord, I'm looking at one of the comments. It says Shan in the city. She laughing at that comment about making something orange. But at least he got to style her for the season. I almost feel like the housewives that Paris seems to be connected to, like there's always an issue with these ladies. Like, what is going on? Paris, you do beautiful work. I hope you get somebody that you can like really stick. I hope a bunch of the ladies pick you up. But I just thought that was interesting. I was like, wow. Like, look, premiere look for at Bravo TV. This was her again. Cynthia says, keep the ladies looking good. This was at the party. She looked like Portia there almost. Look from the side. The hair, the teeth, all of that. Looked like Portia a little bit. Wow, gorgeous. That photo is gorgeous. When I saw that, I was like, oh, crazy, right? Ooh, shout out to Paris Child. Dr. Wendy. All right, moving on. Let's get into a little bit more of Potomac. Stacey. According to TMZ, RHOP star Stacy Rush divorce looks legit. Castmates suspected storyline. Stacy Rush's cashmates on The Real Housewives of Potomac aren't convinced she actually got divorced from her husband, Tamil Rush. But TMZ did some digging and it looks like the divorce is legit. Here's the deal. Stacy got called out on a recent episode of RHOP by fellow castmates who claimed she was fudging divorce docs, but court records appear to confirm Stacy is telling the truth. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Stacy and Tamo, is that how you say it? Tamo? Divorced last year, and it says there was a final decree entered on the docket on December 16th, although it remains under seal. The docs show Tamo filed for the divorce in early December 2024, saying the couple married in Germany in September 2007 and had been separated since August 2023. He said they apparently hammered out a quick settlement as there was no hope of a possibility of reconciliation between the parties. Stacy and Tamo are now back together. That's her storyline for this season. And she told viewers she and Tamo decided to reconcile during a family Christmas getaway to Mexico with their 9-year-old daughter, Arabella, after she found out on the trip they were officially divorced. So it seems her timeline jives with the date on the legal filings. Again, I said this last night in the little Bravo gossip chit chat video that I did. Giselle didn't want to believe the legal document on Stacey's phone, but you want us to believe that you saw a legal document on a phone of an actress who's claiming to be TJ's best friend. But no one can find the document or the court docs for TJ suing Stacey for real. And maybe he was going through the process, which then it could have been, hey, we saw the paperwork he filled out to show that he's suing you. Right? So, man, I just, I don't know. So I do know this. It's annoying that it's their storyline. Like, can y'all get a better storyline? Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. I need to see something real quick. Y'all not even gonna know I paused it, but I'm still saying, hold on. I'm back like I never left. Anyway, so they are divorced, but they are back together. Look, good for them. If it all works out for them, great for them. I hope that we get some other storyline besides Giselle and Ashley hammering down on Stacey. Can we get some other stuff? We know we're gonna get Wendy and Kay. We know we're gonna get Stacey and Kay. Look like Jassy and Kay. Because Jassy talks about, we saw the trailer, Jassy's talking about what Kiana having problems in her relationship. Child, looks like we gonna get it all. Okay, moving on. Let's get into a little bit of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. After I tell you all this, I got to tell you all my irritation about this. So there was word on the street that said K Michelle threw. Oh wait, let's not get into that. Let's do this first. Something came out that says K Michelle and Drew got into it, and that K Michelle swung on Drew. Okay. So that's what was out. Somebody was out there saying K Michelle and Drew got into it and K Michelle swung on Drew. K Michelle comes out and responds to make up something like that and paint me as a violent. I'm sorry, to make up something like that and paint me as violent of any sorts is crazy. A complete lie. I don't fight. I'm grown. Leave me alone. She commented again, stop lying on me. I haven't swung or had any type of physical altercation with anyone in years. I have a whole career and a lot I'm working towards. I'm a grown woman. It's not cute or cool. Leave me alone. She then says, the only show I'm on or in is mine. It's called My Nice Little Country Life. Album coming soon. You see that? The only show I'm on or in is mine. It's called My Nice Little Country Life. Album coming soon. The audacity. I would never fight someone whose edges and eyebrows are in a fight daily. Leave me out of it. I'm really minding my business. It's getting weird. Here's my thing. Why everything coming out of Atlanta has to do with K Michelle. Either somebody is straight up lying, trying to get viewers, trying to either rage bait viewers, get viewers excited, or get viewers not to want to tune in. Because it seemed like every other week there's a Atlanta story featuring K Michelle and another girl. I'm already tired. And then every time I read one of K. Michelle's responses, it's in that loud voice. And I'm like, I don't want to hear it, Kay, even though, and the thing is, they very well could be making all this up and none of this could be true. And that might not be Kay's fault, but I'm over it. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else coming out of Atlanta, especially when it comes to Kay. Now, for her to say the only show I'm on and in is mine, is she just going to be on there for a little bit and she's not really a wife? Maybe she's a guest, but she's not really coming on as a wife, as a peach holder. I don't know what y'all think. Are y'all tired of hearing the stories coming out and every time we hear one out of Atlanta is Kay and another woman? Again, it may not have nothing to do with Kay, might not even be Kay's fault by a long shot, but I'm tired of hearing it. I don't know. It's just annoying. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the Kay of it all. But child, for her to say, leave me alone, then to come back and say, I would never fight someone whose edges and eyebrows are in a fight daily. Leave me out of it. Rashida got bags. Oh, poor Rashida. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about the Stacey and her actually being divorced. Because now that we know that, it's kind of like I didn't doubt Stacey on the show as far as her being divorced. I didn't doubt that. There are rich people who aren't famous that have their divorce documents sealed, right? So I didn't doubt that her divorce was real. I thought, could there be a chance? Yeah, there could always be a chance she's lying about it, right? There's always a chance. However, I didn't doubt that she was divorced. I didn't want this to continue to carry over. But so hopefully after this week, it'll be the last we hear about it, especially since she's talked to them about how she's let them know she's getting back with her husband. So, or her ex-husband, who's maybe going to be her husband again. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. And let me know what y'all think about Dr. Wendy and being removed from her position. Earlier today, the university hadn't spoken out, but as I read to y'all, the university has since spoken out to the U.S. Sun and let us know again, Wendy is no longer with the university. Wendy Osefo is no longer an employee of Wesleyan University. This is such a shame. And the wild thing is, she would be the perfect person to teach it, being a professor and also being in it, right? It's just crazy. It's just crazy, y'all. And her being a black woman, her being a non-white woman, can speak to the differences in treatment possibly between her and her white counterparts, right? Or her non-black counterparts. It's just a shame that it all had to go this way. It really, truly, truly is a shame. Bravo. I know that are you just gonna come out and confirm that she's not gonna be at BravoCon, or people just gonna be guessing until they get there? I don't know. Like I said in my video last night, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. Let me get on back over to Potomac so I can finish taking my notes and bring y'all the review. I love y'all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya.